In a cozy little town nestled between rolling green hills and sparkling streams lived a fluffy, curious pet named Eevee. She wasn't just any ordinary pet. Eevee had the softest fur, the brightest eyes, and a heart full of adventure. Eevee belonged to a cheerful boy named Max. Max loved Eevee more than anything. He brushed her tail every morning, fed her crunchy treats, and made her a tiny bed by the window. But what Eevee loved most of all was exploring. One sunny morning, as Max was busy reading a book, Eevee noticed the front door had been left open just a tiny crack. Her big ears twitched, her paws itched. "Adventure awaits," she whispered. She wriggled through the door and tiptoed into the bright, buzzing world. First stop, Mrs. Wiggins' garden. The flowers were taller than Eevee. She sniffed a tulip and sneezed. "Achoo!" A butterfly flitted past her nose. "Wait for me," Eevee cried, bounding after it through the gate. Next, Eevee found herself at the bakery. The smell of fresh cinnamon rolls floated out the window. Eevee's tummy growled. Mr. Donnelly, the baker, spotted her and chuckled. "Well, hello there, Eevee," he said, tossing her a tiny biscuit. "Off on an adventure, are you?" Eevee wagged her tail, grabbed the biscuit, and trotted off, biscuit in mouth. She passed the park, where squirrels danced in the trees. She chased one in a playful zigzag until plop, she landed in a pile of leaves. Giggles erupted nearby. It was Max's little sister, Lily. "Eevee, what are you doing out here?" But before Lily could scoop her up, Eevee had darted off again. She crossed a tiny bridge, leapt over a puddle, and paused at the edge of the woods. Tall trees whispered to each other. Shadows danced between the branches. Eevee's nose twitched. Something sparkled beneath a bush. A treasure? She thought. She crawled in and pulled out a shiny marble. It glowed in the sunlight. She barked with joy, spinning in circles. But then the sun was starting to set. Birds flew home. The wind turned chilly. Suddenly, everything seemed much bigger and darker. Eevee's ears drooped. "I want Max," she whimpered. Just then, a flashlight beam flickered through the trees. "Eevee," a voice called. It was Max, and behind him Mom, Dad, Lily, and even Mr. Donnelly with a flashlight of his own. "There you are." Max dropped to his knees and scooped her up. "You little explorer, you scared me." Eevee licked his face and snuggled into his arms, her tail thumping happily. That night, back in her cozy bed by the window, Eevee curled up with her shiny marble treasure. She had explored gardens, bakeries, parks, and even the woods. But the best part of every adventure, she realized, was coming home. The end.